So these are the things you most likely missed in the Silent Hill F trailer. So at the very beginning, we see Hanako on the ground surrounded by spider lilies, which in Japanese culture means death, loss, and the afterlife, making it the perfect symbolism in the game. We then see the Hachimen Tori, which is a Shinto gateway dedicated to the kami or god Hachimen, who in Japanese mythos is the god of archery and war. Forgot to mention this earlier in the video, but you can actually translate what they're saying by turning on the captions on YouTube. Hinako is actually heard saying to her friends, "Do you want to stay with your friends forever? Friends don't last forever. They will betray you eventually, just as you betrayed them."
ひな子はお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい。お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切る。
Which can mean many things. So is this story about guilt or a tragic end to a dear friend, betrayal, or something a lot more sinister? So moving along, she seems very disassociated on what's going on, indicating that she was entering the fog world onto this very moment until her friend snaps her out of it. So this is an actual cool shot to me personally. Hanako is actually seen in the rear view mirror on the vehicle. Mirrors usually symbolize self-reflection, duality, and in Shinto folklore, it also represents truth, which is interesting considering the fact that this game will involve betrayal at some capacity. Then steps on a bird, which could be a crow, which could also represent an omen. Hanako runs into a monster who is holding something in her hand, but a few shots later we find out that it's actually a knife. Hanako is seen running, but we also see the spider lilies once again blocking the path, to then her running in an alley, and in what it looks like to be a loading screen in my personal opinion, maybe. Then we can see these plant-like tendrils block the path entirely, followed by this form growth. This creepy face wearing all black with an unnatural grin is seen within a flash. Then we see Hinako with the creature in the background, while she's holding a pipe. We can assume this is the actual first enemy encounter in the entire game. Then after, the fog world seems to be disappearing right after this. We get a shot of a dark shrine, which is what the other world is called in Silent Hill F. Kind of interesting to see other cultures kind of adapt to the Silent Hill phenomenon with their own interpretations. Hanako's clothes seem to be ripped, which also indicates this is the aftermath of her first encounter, whether it's with the creature or the phenomenon itself. There's also a shot of more folklore. These beings are called yokai. Yokai are actually a class of supernatural spirits in Japanese folklore. The stretchy neck woman is called the Rokuro Kubi, which translate to pulley neck, and the fox-like yokai is actually called a kitsune, which are actually tricksters. But the more good kitsune are known for being the Holy Spirit. Then we can see a bunch of quick shots can be seen, one being a photo of Hinako, which is usually used for a funeral of some sort, a scarecrow-like creature wearing the same clothes as Hinako with the same facial features. Then Hinako is seen turning around to a doll-like figure with many faces. It pans to the shrine to then pan to another doll, which looks out of place to be honest. This doll seems more American since this style of clothing is actually popular within women during the 1960s. We see someone drop the phone to then see a ghostly figure in the distance. Then we get a series of photos, and what sparked my interest here were the American lettering on his photos, who I can assume is a friend of Hinako's. Then we see Hanako just absolutely crippled by the phenomenon itself. We then see the being in the distance with both, surrounded once again by spider lilies, and then cuts to what it looks like, in my personal opinion, the very first shot of its gameplay, even though it's like 2 seconds long. Then we get the logo on the screen. This may be a little reach, but can the F actually represent a dagger? Which on the very next scene, we can actually get a glimpse of Hinako's face being sliced into bologna. But that's pretty much it for the trailer. If I actually missed anything, please let me know in the comments. I would like to know your thoughts on what you guys actually found on this trailer that I have not yet. But if you like the content, guys, make sure to like the video. And if you are new to the channel, welcome in and be sure to subscribe. Most importantly, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next time. Please be safe and peace.